Hi student, welcome to botany class. Today we are going to see the basic of botany. So what is a botany? So botany is the study of plants, scientific study of plant, or it's a branch of biology that deals with the study of plants. That is a botany. It's a scientific study of plants. So what is a plant? Actually the plant is a primary producer. Primary producer means with the help of photosynthesis, the plant supply the food to the entire living organisms. That's why it's a primary producer. In an ecosystem, the plant is act as a primary producer because it will be provide the food to the entire organism. Okay, so all the living organism, whether directly or indirectly, depends on plant for their food. So how, sir? For example, the carnivorous is not directly feed the plant. Instead of that, it will be feed the flesh of the herbivorous. So the herbivorous, it will be feed the plant. So the plant is a major source for the energy of all living organisms by supplying the food material. Next is include the wide range of living organism from the smallest, that is a bacteria, up to the giant tree, that is a sequoia. It's the largest or tallest tree in the world. Sequoia is the tallest tree, nearly 1,200 feet, the height of the sequoia tree. The smallest organism, that is a bacteria. So sometimes the bacteria nowadays, according to Whitaker classification, it will be placed in a separate kingdom, that is a Monera. But here from the bacteria to the tallest tree, that is a sequoia. Instead of that, we can use the Chlamydomonas. Chlamydomonas is a unicellular organism. Chlamydomonas is a unicellular and very smallest plant in the plant kingdom. So in the plant kingdom, it includes a different group of organisms. It's broadly classified into cryptogams and phanerogams. Okay, so that is algae, lichen, mosses, ferns, coniferous, and the flowering plant. These all come under the kingdom Plantae. Next, we are going to see some important scientists related to the field of botany. So Aristotle, he considers a father of biology. Actually, the botany, it is the offspring of the biology. The biology is a mother and the botany is the offspring of the biology. So the father of biology is Aristotle, and he also considers a father of zoology and father of embryology. So who is the father of botany? Theophrastus. Theophrastus is considered a father of botany. Listen, this is a Theophrastus. Father of biology means Aristotle. Father of zoology also Aristotle. Father of botany means Theophrastus. And father of taxonomy, Carolus Linnaeus. He considers a father of taxonomy. So why we say that the father of taxonomy? Because if we are going to study the plant kingdom, we must need the classification. So grouping of organism based on some criteria, that is a classification. Because so here also the Plantae, kingdom Plantae, it will be classified into major category, major sub kingdom, that is a cryptogamy and phanerogamy. Crypto means that is a non-seeded, gamy means seeded, crypto means non or non-flowering or non-seeded plant. It will be grouped under the entire non-seeded, non-flowering plant is grouped under the cryptogamy. In phanerogamy, the seed-producing plant, it will be classified under the phanerogamy. So that's why we see here the Carolus Linnaeus consists of father of taxonomy. And now the cryptogamy, that is a non-flowering plant. Already I told you. So it is has all the character of what the kingdom Plantae. So, but the kingdom Plantae is broadly grouped into two categories, that is a cryptogamy and phanerogamy. What is the cryptogamy? Cryptogamy means non-flowering plant or non-seeded plant. And phanerogamy, that is a flowering plant or seeded plant. The cryptogamy is further grouped into Ptalophyta, Bryophyta, Tertophyta. Ptalophyta, Bryophyta and Tertophyta. Under the Ptalophyta, the algae and fungi will be included, but according to Whittaker classification, they will be give a special division or special kingdom for the fungi. It will be separated from the kingdom Plantae and is placed in the third kingdom, that is a fungi. Fungi will be separately given according to Whittaker classification. Now Phanerogamy, there are spermatophyta. So spermato means seed, spore means seed, phyta means plant. Spermatophyta, seed producing plant. There are two types, gymnospermy and angiospermy. Gymnospermy, naked seeded plant. Angiospermy, closed seeded. So what is the difference? The ovary is absent, ovary is present. That's why it's called a naked seeded. Naked, that is, the ovary is absent. So here the ovary will be present. That is a closed seeded plant. Next, what are the characteristic features of the kingdom Plantae? Mostly it is a eukaryotes. So entire the plant, all the cell is made, it is a eukaryotic category. So U mean true, karyot mean nucleus. That means the kingdom Plantae, all the plant, they have a true nucleus. That is a nuclear membrane and nucleolus will be present. And then the range of the kingdom Plantae from unicellular to multicellular. Unicellular example I already told you, that is a Chlamydomonas. It is a unicellular plant. Yeast is a unicellular fungi. Bacteria also unicellular. Bacteria also unicellular, but it will be not come under the what? Eukaryotes. Okay, and the cell wall is present. Mostly the cell wall is, the basic cell wall is made up of cellulose. Okay, the cell wall is present in bacteria. The cell wall is present in bacteria, but here it will be made up of what? The peptidoglycan, but here the cellulose. And the Plantae, mostly it is autotroph. And because it contains the chloroplast, so it is autotroph. Autotroph means the self mode of nutrition. They can prepare their own food material. That's why it's called autotroph. And very rare, it is a saprophyte. So one example. So all the plant under the Plantae is not a autotroph. Some exception will be that is a monotropha. It is act as a saprophytic mode of nutrition due to the lack of chlorophyll pigment. And then it contains a large vacuole. It is one of the character of the kingdom Plantae, and it will reproduce sexually. So some question will be raised. So all the plant they can reproduce sexually, some exception. So by example, the hibiscus rosa sinensis, they do not produce a seed. The self-abortion will be occur in this group of plants. So that's why we can carry a vegetative propagation for in some group of the plants. So what is cryptogamy? It is a non-flowering or non-seeded plant. So it is a Greek word coming from the cryptogamy. The term is coming from the Greek word cryptos, means hidden. So hidden means it will be what? The sex organ is not visible. Sex organ is not visible. Gamy means to marry or reproduction. Mostly it is a lower plant or primitive plants. Or plant-like organism. It will become under the cryptogamy. Lower plant or primitive plant or plant-like organism will come under the cryptogamy. The characteristic features of cryptogamy, it do not bear flower and seed. It do not have the flower and seed. That's why it's called a cryptogamy. And the reproduction through the spore formation, not a seed, because the sexual reproduction is absent. There is no sex organ. The sex organ is present, but it not carry out what the production of the seed. The flower is not present. So instead of flower, the antheridia and orchigonia will be present. So it do the sexual reproduction, but here by the means of spore. And it need moist environment to survive. Without water, this group of the plant cannot complete the life cycle. Like algae. So we already know the algae is fully found inside the water. Some exception, terrestrial algae will be there, but very common. The algae, it is aquatic form. Bryophyte, it will be mostly present in the moisture form, and also teratophyte. The other name of the cryptogamy, that is phthalophytes, lower plant or spore producing plants. Thank you.